Hello, everyone. This is Michelle Shannon, and I just wanted to check in with everybody. Today is my day off, and I had a few minutes, and it's been a while, so I wanted to share some things with you for my friends in the Remnant Army. And so let's just get started. First and foremost, I felt the Lord in church yesterday, Sunday at Latin Mass, speaking to my soul, encouraging me and inspiring me the way He does, and giving me word, giving me prophetic word. And I knew it wasn't just for me. And in the moment, I was sort of saying to the Lord, can we wait? Can this wait? Which is a terrible thing to be doing, to say put the Lord off. But I said to Him, I know I'm not going to remember everything you say, and I don't want to write this down during Mass. Will you leave me to pray and appreciate the Latin Mass, and let's do this later? And I remember Him saying to me and speaking to my soul and saying, will you remember? Don't let this go. Like it was important. And I was like, yes, of course I will remember. And I did remember. And so the Lord gave me word last night, and I made sure to make time for prayer and time for quiet moments that He could speak to my soul. So real quickly, I just want to move right into sharing that with you. And it was interesting too, today I was reading my book. A friend of mine on Facebook recommended this book. I had not read it. It's called Dark Night of the Soul, which is really a great book for those who are getting closer to the Lord, who are finding themselves in the midst of a lot of hardship and a lot of struggles, a lot of challenges, which I myself am clearly in that place. And my family has been hit again with spiritual warfare, and I won't go into any details, but the worst thing that Satan can do is not attack me, but attack my children or one of my children. And the way he does that is through the spiritually weak. And absolutely that is what's going on. And I am not going to talk any further about that. It's a very personal thing, but definitely will ask for your support in the way of prayers for I'm just going to say for my children, although there's one of the two that is in great need of prayer. Okay, so moving right along, I read this in this book. I'm just going to read a paragraph out of here that I think is significant before I read what the Lord said to me. And so, in this book by St. John of the Cross, he says, other innumerable benefits besides these flow from this arid contemplation, for in the midst of these aridities and hardship, God communicates to the soul. So in the midst of hardship, God communicates to the soul. This is absolutely what's happening in my life, which is so beautiful. And that is what this message I'm going to read to you from Jesus is about. But I want to share this because it's so absolutely right on. It says, in the midst of these aridities and hardship, God communicates to the soul when it least expects it spiritual sweetness, most pure love, and spiritual knowledge of the most exalted kind of greater worth and profit than any of which it had previous experience. Though at first the soul may not think so, for the spiritual influence now communicated is most delicate and imperceptible by sense. Basically just talking about how out of love the Lord speaks to our soul. when we're going through difficult times. So I thought that was interesting because I know that I am not the only one that's going through tough times. The closer we get to the Lord and the most fierce warriors that we are, the more we are apt to have spiritual attack on us and on our family. And so that's what I want to speak to for all of the remnant, and just inspire and encourage as we are trying to get through these difficult times, as we get closer and closer to these spiritual moments and these end time experiences. Okay, so I'm going to read from my interior locution. And this was given to me last night, April 22nd. It's from Jesus. I want to tell you that the world is going to change soon. Do not become so caught up in life that you forget what I am preparing you for. You will witness in your life what no other generation has seen. You will be given amazing opportunity to change the course of the souls who would otherwise perish. Many of my remnant are responsible for the conversion of others, and there will be rewards for this. I know you are not in this for rewards, but they will be there for you just the same. You know how this works. Prayer and suffering bring forth transformation. Allow the suffering to transform your soul. Offer all suffering to me, your Jesus. Let this bring you closer to me. I will bring you peace, and peace will become your dearest friend. Michelle, you suffer much for my name. Many rewards are already set aside for you and for my remnant. My remnant, hear me in the midst of your faltering world. Dear sweet children, I hear you cry out to me. I hear your prayers. You seek me, and I am with you. Some of you understand this while others do not know. Always, I am with you. To the end of evil. Soon we will begin again. Repeat that. Soon we will begin again. Focus on these words. Keep busy doing the work of my Father, your Father in heaven. Do all that brings glory to God. And in the darkest days, He will anoint you and bring peace to your soul. Trust, love, and remain loyal to my sacred heart. And love will embrace and comfort your soul. That is all, Michelle. Peace to you and all my holy remnant. Worry about nothing, pray about everything, and peace will be yours. And he wanted me to just have him sign. He signed it, Jesus. And he added, I am the one who saves. And that's all there was to it. And then back to the book, Dark Night of the Soul. There was just another paragraph I thought I'd share. It says, the fear of God and the desire to please Him increase in the arid night. For as the breast of sensuality, which nourished and sustained the desires which the soul followed after, become dry, nothing remains that arid and detachment but an anxious desire to serve God, which is most pleasing unto Him, as written, a sacrifice to God is an afflicted spirit. Which basically what that's saying is, once you've gone through so much hardship, all you really care about, you don't care about anything anymore except just living your life to serve the Lord because you fear Him and you desire to please Him. And as I, go through more and more hardship, what the devil doesn't understand is he just pushes me closer to the Sacred Heart of Jesus. And I just seek refuge there. And what a great place to be. What a great place to be. So I just encourage all of you to do the same. Just all the hardship, all the suffering, all the difficulties that we experience as we are fighting the good fight is just moving us closer to the Lord. And how perfect is that? That's only where we want to be anyway. So those are the thoughts I wanted to share with you. Those are the thoughts I wanted to leave with you. We need to pray for each other. Everybody is having one challenge or another. Life is one challenge after another. And, we just suffer, is a way we can help Jesus carry His cross. We suffer with Him. We suffer for Him because we love Him. So there you go. Thank you, everyone, for praying for my intentions, and know that I am always, always praying for yours. I always pray for the Remnant Army at the consecration. When the priest raises the host, when the priest raises the chalice, my prayers are going out to for the salvation of souls and for the Remnant Army. So I'm praying for all of you. God bless you. And just keep fighting the good fight. My name is Michelle Shannon. I am a child of the Most High God, and I belong to Jesus. Never forget that you are a child of the Most High God, and you belong to Jesus. God be with you.